Good morning, class. In last period, we learned about the insectivorous plant, that is pitcher plant. In the insectivorous plant, the mode of nutrition is heterotrophic nutrition. So, heterotrophic nutrition is the type of nutrition in which organisms depends for their food on another organisms like green plant or animals are called heterotrophic mode of nutrition, and such organisms are called heterotrophs. All animals, including human beings, are example of heterotrophs. In this chapter, we learn about the mode of nutrition in plant. So, we learn that green plants are autotrophs. It means green plants prepare their food themselves by the process of photosynthesis. Heterotrophic plants are of four types. First one is parasite. We already discussed about the parasitic mode of nutrition, and the Kaskuta or amoeba is an example of parasite which takes ready-made food from their host on which they live. Another heterotrophic plants are insectivorous plant or pitcher plant. Insectivorous plant or pitcher plants are the plants which eat insects. Example are insectivorous plants. Now, third type of heterotrophic nutrition in plant are saprotrophic nutrition. Saprotrophic nutrition, some organisms takes their food from dead and decaying matter. The matter which are dead or the matter which are decaying, this is the host for saprotrophs. If we leave a moistened bread for 2 to 3 days on any moist and warm place, after 2 to 3 days, we see that some cotton-like thread or fluffy patches appear on the piece of this bread. These cotton-like threads are nothing but a fungi. These fungi take their nutrient from the piece of moist bread. This moistened bread is dead and decaying matter. So, if we leave moistened bread in one place for 2 to 3 days, you see that fluffy patches or cotton-like threads spread on the piece of bread. These organisms are fungi. These cotton-like thread or fluffy patches is fungi which are grown on the piece of moistened bread. Fungi have a saprotrophic mode of nutrition. Fungi obtain the nutrient from the bread, and the piece of this bread is dead and decaying matter. The mode of nutrition in which organisms take in nutrient from dead and decaying matter is called saprotrophic nutrition. Such organisms with saprotrophic mode of nutrition are called saprotrophs. So, here the fungi is an example of saprotrophs because they receive their nutrient from the decaying matter called bread and nutrient from decaying matter. The fungal spore are generally present in the air. Now the question is that on the piece of bread, why the cotton-like thread or fluffy patches appear after 2 to 3 days when we kept the piece of bread on a warm and moist bread. So the spores of the fungus are on into the air and when they land on wet and one thing, here wet and one thing is a piece of bread, they germinate and grow. They germinate on the piece of bread because here on the piece of bread he find a favorable condition for their germination. So, example of saprotroph are mushroom. You know that mushroom we use as a vegetable, one type of mushroom is used. Is also a fungi, which is obtained the nutrition from decaying matter like a decaying wood or soil, etc. So it is also as saprotrophs. Another example of saprotrophs are bread mold. The fungi which germinate and grow on the bread or food item is a type of mold. So bread mold, fungi on the bread is another example of the saprotrophs. So these are the example of saprotrophs, and this is the mode of nutrition. There is saprotrophic mode of nutrition which obtain their nutrition from dead and decaying matter. Now another type of heterotrophic nutrition is symbiotic relationship, that is symbiotic nutrition. Symbiotic means give and take method. Win-win method is also called a symbiotic relationship. Such organisms live together and share both shelter and nutrient. This relationship is called symbiosis, and mode of nutrition is called symbiotic. So in symbiotic relation, two organisms live together and these two organisms share both shelter and nutrient. They both share shelters as well as nutrients. So is called symbiotic relationship, and the mode of nutrition is called symbiotic nutrition. Example of symbiotic relationship is an algae. Algal lichen. We study about lichen. The litmus solution is obtained from the lichens. Lichens is an algae, and fungi is another example. live together. These lichen, algae and fungus is live together. The fungus provides shelter. The fungus provide shelter to algae. The fungus live together. The fungus provides shelter, water and mineral to the algae. Shelter, water and mineral to the algae. In return, algae provide the algae provides prepared food to the fungus. Algae provide food. Because algae is a chlorophyll containing partner here. Chlorophyll containing organisms. Therefore, algae prepare their food themselves by the process of photosynthesis. This prepared food is provided by algae to the fungus. Therefore, the requirement of food for the fungus is fulfilled by the algae, and requirement of shelter, water and minerals are fulfilled by fungus to the algae. This type of relationship is called symbiotic relationship, and this type of nutrition is called symbiotic nutrition. Example of symbiotic relationship or symbiotic nutrition is an alga and fungus. Thank you.